Alright, good evening folks. We are here at day 4, Sweet 16 matchup number 1 here in the Midwest region. We're going to start off with Kansas going up against North Texas. A great March Madness tournament we've started off here. Some great games these last 4 days that have been shown here on Warrior Television. My name is Jaden Taylor, and we're going to give you a great 4 matchups here tonight. 4 out of the 8 games will be streamed here on Warrior Television to get you the best basketball matchups that are in the country today. A lot of people are cooped up at home. This is a great way you guys can watch some great basketball games here on NCAA 09. A great way to have some fun and watch these teams compete here in this virtual March Madness tournament. March Madness being canceled this year. A great way to reboot this is get these guys going here. Our first matchup here coming up in just a little bit. We're going to have Kansas going up against North Texas. As we see in the Midwest region here, Kansas taking down Houston 82-71 last night and getting on to the Sweet 16 stage. North Texas, a possible Cinderella story that we've been having multiple of these here throughout not just the tournament as a whole, but even just here in the Midwest region. North Texas taking down Wisconsin in the first round, the 4 seed, 93-84, a huge upset, and the score did not give enough credit to how good North Texas did in that game. Blew out Wisconsin in the first half. Wisconsin got a little bit trailed back coming into the second half to get themselves back in the ball game. Were not able to take down this North Texas team. Then just last night, an overtime thriller, 3-point shot at the end of the game to win that game against Auburn in overtime, beating the number 5 seed 93-91 in overtime. What a great matchup there, and they're going to head themselves into the Sweet 16, going up against the best ranked team in the country, according to the AP Top 25, in the Kansas Jayhawks. Led by Azubuike at center and power forward, Kansas has been a dangerous team that has shown they could possibly win this national championship here this year. As we know, in this game, in 2008-2009, Kansas ended up winning the national championship, and that's why they're such a big team here in this game. We have updated rosters. We have everything set up to where we have these best matchups here tonight. Another matchup here to see in the East region. This is the one region we will not be showing here tonight, but those games will be updated on Westside Wire Twitter and Taylor Time Twitter here tonight. Florida going up against Butler. Florida taking down Colorado in the first round, then demolishing Dayton in their second round game. A 20-point blowout. Dayton, a number 1 seed coming out of the Atlantic 10. A team that has not had the greatest schedule so far this year, but has shown that they can really compete against teams like Kansas earlier this season. They're going to be taken down by Florida. Florida's going to go up against Butler here in the Sweet 16 matchup in the East region. On the other side, you have Hofstra, a team that beat Villanova in the first round, a huge upset. Final seconds taking down, they hit another 3 to get themselves ahead, and they're going to get past Villanova. Next, they go up against UCLA. UCLA, one of the teams that we showed here in the first 4, took down North Carolina State in that first 4 game, then went on to play Penn State, took down Penn State there, but that is where they would get beat. Hofstra taking down UCLA to continue their possible Cinderella story. They'll be going up against the number 2 seed Florida State. Florida State, a team that was on the bubble to possibly be in a 1 seed, possibly being a regional host. They're not going to get it this time, but they have a really good chance to get themselves to the Elite 8 and possibly even Final 4. In the South region, this is what we're going to start off with at the 7:30 tip-off. We're going to see Michigan State going up against Creighton, probably the most evenly matched teams that we've seen throughout this tournament. This could be a really fun game. This could come down to the wire, possibly going to overtime. You see Tyshawn Alexander going up against one made All-American, a part of Michigan State, their point guard. Really going to be a great matchup to see on both sides. On the other side of that, you have Baylor, the number 1 seed in this South region, who was going a little bit downhill going into this tournament, especially with some late regular season losses. They'll be going up against Louisville. The Louisville, number 4 seed, we're not going to be showing that game here. Updates will be shown. But Baylor, a really good chance to get themselves to the Elite 8. And depending upon how the Michigan State-Creighton game goes, they have a really good chance to get themselves back to the Final 4. And our nightcap. Our nightcap, 8:30 p.m. game. Number 1 Gonzaga going up against number 4 Oregon. Another really evenly matched game in the West region. 2 teams that are going up have had really good seasons. in the West Coast Conference and Pac-12. Two teams that have a really good chance of making it far in this tournament. On the other side, you can see BYU going up against number 7 seed Arizona. Arizona, a team that has fought through really good teams, taking down Texas Tech, who could have been, who made a really big splash in the Big 12 this year, beating some high-level teams. Arizona took down Texas Tech, and ended up taking down the 2 seed San Diego State out of the Mountain West Conference to get themselves at this point here, going up against BYU. Another game not going to be streamed here, but we can give you guys updates quarter or half by half on Taylor Time and Westside Wired here tonight. It'll be a great matchup. Let's get this thing started with Kansas going up against North Texas here in just a second.
Promises to be a good one between the Kansas Jayhawks and the North Texas Mean Green. What's the starting 5 look like, you might ask? Well, whether it's a big game or a small game, your starting 5 has got to be ready to go, Ted.
I tell you, Brad Nessler, check out the matchup at center. These young men are really fun to watch and can definitely put up some big numbers. Definitely a matchup we should keep an eye on.
We've got 2 excellent shooting guards set to go head-to-head tonight. Number 3 makes a strong case for being one of the better shooters in the entire country.
The player we guarded tonight is also one of the better shooters in the nation. It should be fun if they both get it going.
Well, Dick, let's get this one started and see what happens. All 10 players are set, and now for the tip.
Tips up, and the game is on, baby.
The small forward handles the feed. Looking for the pick now.
Hey, a 2-man game is great to watch when you have an intelligent dribbler and a skilled big man.
Now they're working around the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock. And he missed. Number 4 receives the ball. Both teams looking to get things going here. And a momentary look from three-point land. He fakes the shot. Number 4 takes the pass. Goes up with it.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Number 15, for Lulu. Number 4.
Dumps it in.
excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Goes up for 2. Yikes, misses the easy one. Way off target. They working around the perimeter. Now the turnaround jumper. He cleans the glass. On the dribble, gives it up. As the fans chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
The shooting guard gets the pass. Here comes the ball screen. The shooting guard receives the pass. Turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, passing the block.
We talk about team styles all the time, Dick. What do half-court teams look to do?
When they do those types of things, Brad, they get into a rhythm. Everyone knows that rhythm is crucial for offensive success in basketball or for any sport for that matter. That's definitely a correlation.
Number 22 takes the feed.
Coming inside.
He beats him to the punch defensively.
What a terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post play.
They call 3 ticks.
Got busted waiting for a screen.
One observation about half-court teams is their overall level of success at the offensive end when they get the ball movement and run their sets, Dick.
They sure do, Brad. They operate in a manner which is very strategic. They run sets and often shoot the ball late in the possession.
They work the perimeter. For the bucket, number 23 is whistled for the defensive foul. First personal foul. The Mean Greens are going to be at the line for the first time in this game. Second shot, good. Pushes it up. Oh, this man's in trouble.
Hey, dodge one there, Brian. Look at that spacing.
With all sorts of time, he misses from beyond the arc. Number 15 takes it away. The point guard handles the feed. 10 on the shot clock.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. Tries for 2. Off the rim and no good. Number 4 takes the pass. Cross court. For 2.
Delayed. That's Matador defense. Nobody coming over. Nobody giving any help. I mean, that's defense. You see better defense on the playground. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He's all alone. Number 3 buries the tray. Both teams are looking to get something going here. Number 22 gets the pass. Boy, terrible execution on offense. Goes up for 2. You can't get away with that. Number 21 checks in for the first time.
I'll tell you, this is what they need coming off the bench, Brad.
With the free one. It's good. He buries it. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad. He almost got himself in some trouble there, Brad. That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man. Trying to go inside.
There's a bad pass right to the defender. Number 15 takes the pass. Isolated on the outside, they working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. No good. He could not get more wide open. And Dick, the shooting woes continue from behind the arc.
Hey, that's a couple in a row now with him come up empty.
They're working around the arc. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound ability. I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on a box.
As the chance persists.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Number 21, 4-2.
They're working around the perimeter. Tries to turn, and the defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
For the bucket. Up and in.
Number 32, 4-2.
Inside. Seconds to shoot. Number 54 set to record his first action.
Hey, this guy will give you a great hustle on the defensive end of the floor.
All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad, in regards to our player matchup, the coaching staff has expected it to be evenly matched up across the board all night long. But you wonder who's going to be the first one to throw the punch.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Thanks, EA. Aaron Andrews providing that extra bit of insight for us. Number 2 gets his first swing.
And it's important that this kid gets into the offensive action right away, Brad. He's going to make an instant impact.
Number 24 receives the pass. Well, this man's in trouble.
Great pass out of the trap, Brad.
And there's a lazy pass that's stolen away. Turnover. Will it turn into 2 the other way? Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
And off the mark. Cross court. two. Delayed.
I need to see that again, Brad.
Gave it up. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Takes the rebound.
They need to get out and run their lanes now.
Trying to pack it inside. They get an open look for three. I don't think that's the guy they want shooting that shot.
Hey, Brad, their shot selection has been questionable. Too many outside shooters. They've got to attack inside and then out.
Blocks the shot. Eludes the trap there. He takes the shot off the baseline. The shot won't fall. Let's see if they can get a good shot this trip. Number 11 receives the pass. He intercepts it.
Wow, what hot, baby, what hot.
On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. Up and in.
Number 22, 4-2. The assist to number 4.
For the bucket. Way off target. Number 4 takes the pass. Gave it up. On the shot clock. He beats him to the punch defensively.
What a terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post play.
Off the rim and no good. The point guard with the ball.
Up and inside.
Thinks about the shot. Tries for two. The layup.
Number 4-2.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
Number 14 is charged with the foul. First team foul. Number 45 is put back in the game.
Hey, this team easily comes apart without him out there, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. Jumper missed it. On the shot clock. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's throwing away. If he misses, he's got no rebound in the building.
With Working it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. They still don't score. Looking for a good shot. Take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game. Richard?
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
Number 43, the institute, number 32.
On the outside, he attempts the three, makes the shot. Well, here's a look at the tempo for both teams tonight, Nick.
You know, it's crucial, Rod, that both teams stick to their style of play. If not, the chances of them winning definitely decreases.
Moving it around the perimeter. On the shot clock. Sinks it.
Number 32.
The small forward takes the pass.
Number 15.
Trying to feed the low block. From beyond the arc. Not a wise decision to take that shot there.
Well, I can guarantee you that he's not the guy they want shooting the ball.
On the dribble, gives it up. On the shot clock. The Jayhawks have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
Well, he's on fire.
The Mean Greens will typically slow things down offensively, won't they, Dick?
Playing a half-court game at the offensive end is what they do well. Being efficient and taking care of the basketball is what they take pride in.
They're going to move it around the perimeter. For two. And he missed. Number 15 handles the pass. That's the luxury of the home court advantage. You have the crowd chanting, jumping around, fired up. It is awesome.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Number 32 with the foul. Number 22 checks back in.
Hey, yes, sometimes that quick breather can be the difference, Brad.
Outside. Hurries it to beat the clock. He's got to pass those off there.
He doesn't trust his teammates, Brad.
Now they're working around the perimeter.
Great defensive play. Anticipated well. When you're an anticipator, you got a chance to do well. A lot of guys, they're reactors. If you're a reactor, you're one step behind the action.
The shooting guard handles the pass. And a momentary look from three-point land. They get an open three. Got it.
Number 15, 4-3. The institute, number 22.
For two. Up and in.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Goes up for two. The lane.
If they're smart, they go 2 for 1.
The shooting guard with the ball. The catch. Nice execution on the spin.
I'll tell you, a great spin move to the basket.
As we continue to track the game's tempo.
These teams are selectively pushing the ball and looking for transition opportunities.
Number 25 takes the feed. As the fans continue to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
He hits it. Shot clock is dead. Number 4 takes the feed. Gets the feed down low. Now the turn-on jumper. At halftime, the Mean Green. We've had a tooth and nail battle so far, Dick. What was the play of the half, do you think?
You have to talk about this trifecta for the highlight of the first half, Brad. After this shot, you really saw the defense have to stretch out, which opened up the inside game.
We're about ready to start the second half, Dick. Let's go down and see how this one unfolds. Number 23 subs back into the thick of things, Dick.
Hey, you can't keep a guy like this out for too long, Brad. He's just too valuable.
Dick, it's all about teamwork, and as we start the second half and take a look at our player matchup update, it's pretty even.
I'll tell you, really great balance out there because you look at the stars right now, they're getting the ball in the right place on the court where they can be effective.
Up and in.
Number 4-2.
Number 32 takes the pass. They're working around the perimeter.
The defender is still applying great ball pressure, Brad.
The point guard receives the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews. What she got in store for us, Aaron?
The Mean Greens have been doing a really good job so far because they have limited their number of turnovers. According to their coaches, they want to keep the number of turnovers down in this game. Dick, you also mentioned this as one of your points of emphasis. They did a great job of that in the first half. Now it must continue in the second. Guys?
Thanks, Aaron.
Coming inside.
He shoots from the top of the key. Plus the jumper.
Number 45. 4-2.
The shooting guard gets the ball. Gave it up. Wide open. He misses the bomb. They work the perimeter. For the bucket. Can't get the shot to go. The point guard takes the feed.
Look at that spacing.
The skip pass is picked off. The Jayhawks are on the run. Tries for two. Number 24 picks up the foul. First personal foul. And there's a look at the backcourt comparison, Dick.
I'll tell you, Brad, you always want to know how the primary ball handlers are doing. Are they getting their teams quality shots, good opportunities? The team which takes care of these things usually is in a better position to win a game.
He goes to the line. Makes the first shot.
Great trap, Brad. Handled the trap really well there, Brad.
Escapes the trouble and makes a pass out. For 2. The Jayhawks have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
Cross court. On the shot clock. Goes up for 2.
What a bump. Says, I like that. Now let's see if he can convert.
He goes to the free throw line. He gets it to go. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad. His first free throw's gone, and let's go back on campus. It's the MOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Eludes the trap there. Fed the low block. Bucket. He cashed in on the layup and gets the foul.
He knew he was going to get fouled, Brad, but he took the hit like a man.
Number 23 going to the line for the first time tonight. A great trap initiated by the defense.
Escape the trap.
Mindset, Dick, the coaches want their players to have when they leave a timeout?
Well, for me, Brad, I wanted my players to have a clear understanding of what the objectives were for the upcoming possessions. Timeouts are a great way to get your team back on track and a way to really alter the tempo of the game. Great coaches have a knack for calling timeouts at the right times.
The offense sets up from the sideline. Number 10 takes the pass.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Tries for 2. Dick, he's just taking too many bad shots.
And I don't think he's done yet, Brad.
Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For 2. Way off target. Number 10 receives the ball. Cross court. Number 23 grabs it. No foul on that interception.
No foul is right, Brad. That's Mr. Clean.
They'll work it around the arc. Goes up for 2. Perfectly executed.
He missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on a box.
On the shot clock. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, another nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as diamond, fading away, passing the block.
center takes the pass. Now he faces up on the low block.
I think it's great when you got a post player that can face up on a defensive player and attack the basket.
The point guard gets the pass. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Takes the jumper. He sets another basket. What are they going to do with this guy, Dick?
I don't know, Brad, but they better do it quickly. Coming inside.
He hammers it home.
Let's get another look, Brad.
Number 15.
In the clear. Can't get the long jumper. Would have been good for three. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
He beats him to the punch defensively.
What a terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post player.
Secures the board.
Once you get that board, you better be looking up court.
Looking for a good shot. He passes it out of the trap. Tries for two. Up and in. Working it around the perimeter. For two. The lane. Check out the replay, Dick. Definitely worth being part of our Pontiac game-changing performance.
Talk about highlight material, Mr. Nessler. That's a strong candidate for our Pontiac game-changing performance.
On the dribble, gives it up. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. He grabs the rebound.
Hey, they're going to have to watch that. Fatigue will make players do some silly things.
Looking for a good shot. Open for a shot. He misses from long distance. Up and in.
Number 45. 4-2.
There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
We've seen a combination of both short and long possessions here, Brad. Nothing wrong with that if that's your team's ideal style of play.
He takes the open jumper. Number 10 is feeling great right now.
Well, you know, Brad, these student athletes play with fire and emotion. You rarely see that in the pros.
The small forward handles the pass. Cross court. Turnaround jumper. He gets the rebound. Goes up for two. The lane. They look to get it to the inside. with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. He puts in another score.
You can see the light, Brad, and it's hanging right over the goal.
Takes his jumper.
Jumper didn't look pretty. I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Check out this highlight. And Canada won Pontiac game-changing performance. Might be a ball screen here, Dick.
Well, you got to use that screen. Hey, how the dribbler uses the screen is important in a pick-and-roll situation.
Up and in. The shooting guard with the ball on the outside. Now the turnaround jumper.
Nothing on that line. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's throwing away. If he misses, he's got no rebounding ability.
How about our second half update, Dick, in our player matchup?
Well, the reason he's better is because he's really giving the ball up at the right time. If you make the extra pass and get the great shot, you're going to win. Look at the assist total.
A little two-man action. With a bucket. Off the rim and no good. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
It's definitely been a slower paced game, Brad. Very few opportunities to push the ball. Good athletic move. Very athletic. Great athletic.
Moving it around the perimeter. Number 32 is called for the foul. First personal foul. Here's the inbound play on the baseline. Number 32 receives the ball. Trying to feed inside. He intercepts it. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Tries to turn and the defense comes up with a play.
What a terrific play to stop that spin move.
Let's check in with Aaron Andrews. What you've got in store for us, Aaron?
Well, guys, the battle in the paint has played a major factor in this game, and is probably some of the reason why they have this lead. If things don't change in a hurry, this game could get ugly, guys.
All right, Aaron, we're going to watch that the rest of the game.
I'll tell you one thing, she's essentially right. Down in the post is where you create a lot of offensive action.
Number 24 takes the feed. Inside with a sensational block. Gets it to go.
Number 24.
The power forward handles the pass. Dumps it in. He shoots from the baseline. He gets the bucket. On the outside, jumped in front to take it away. The shooting guard handles the feed. Gave it up. Now the high screen. Dumps it in. And he goes with a spin.
I tell you, field the defensive player on your hip, going one way, and spin back the other way.
Now they work it around the perimeter. switch any default strategy in hopes of getting some quick baskets and some easy scores.
And their backs are against the wall, Brad. I know they're not an up-tempo team, but they've got to start playing like one. Time and score is not on their side.
Kicks it out. This is the big time. Knocks down the three. They go into the low block. Picks off the lazy pass. Number 32 handles the pass. Momentary look from three-point land. Goes up for two. Sweet-looking shot.
He is super. He really is.
On the dribble, gives it up. Down low, there's a drop step, and good defense.
That defense reacted and beat him to the spot. Very poor job with the drop step, very slow.
Number 24 takes the feed. He shoots the jumper, and he can't hit the shot. With the layup.
Roll it back again, fellas.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Well, guys, it's obvious the coaching staff wants the team to slow it down. The tempo is definitely not where they want it. The players have been instructed to run the shot clock offensively and force the opposition to play defense for extended periods of time.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. All of you know that with an additional insight there. For the bucket. For the layup. So time out on the floor. That's a break. We'll go courtside. Here's Aaron.
Well, guys, I'm sure the coaches are using this time to go over crucial end-of-game strategy. Now, often teams will dedicate parts of their practice to special situations and end-of-game strategy. Now's the time when that practice will pay off, guys.
Well, the highs and lows of coaching. That's what you call it here, Dick.
Hey, you've got that right. You can be on cloud nine one day and the next day in the dumps. I've said it before. You've got to have thick skin to be in this business.
The small forward takes the pass. The ball goes out of play. I think it's obvious to me that they are starting to heat things up right now.
I'll tell you one thing, they're getting good shots and they're making them count. They're in a groove, baby. And when they're in a groove, that court looks like an unbelievable Atlantic Ocean instead of a teapot.
The point guard handles the pass. Number 22 is whistling for the foul. He'll visit the charity stripe. Misses the first shot.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad. Hey, Dodge won there, Brad. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards up there.
Yeah, that helps. For two. He can't get the bucket to fall. Kicks it out. He shoots from outside. He can't get the hook to fall. Up for the lay-in.
Timeout, George. Hey, can we get a quarter on Mr. Nestler? This one's going down to the last ticks, baby.
They might try and surprise the opposition with a little change here.
That might not be a bad idea.
Dumps it in. Turnaround jumper.
I tell you, one of those turnaround jump shots. Short is velvet. Baby, we're already producing again.
What does this team need to do out of this timeout to be successful here?
Well, on offense, they need to get their scorers good looks at the basket. Nothing is worse than coming out of a timeout and not knowing who you're trying to get the ball to. Defensively, I'm sure their coach is preaching intensity and rebound.
What kind of energy are we looking at after that timeout there?
That's winning energy, baby. The team with the most energy and execution goes home with the big W.
He puts up the jab. He got it for the win. Unbelievable, Dick.
I'll tell you what, they got dancing with joy. Is he going to be the BMOC? Big man on campus. He wanted the rock, Brad. Oh, they're celebrating. It's going to be a wild time on the campus tonight.
Dick, for the people at home, why don't you recap our points of emphasis?
Every game there's a plan, Brad. If you execute the game plan, you usually win. Occasionally, you'll play a better team, and they'll just beat you because they're more skilled. However, with a solid game plan and the ability to play your team style, anything can happen.
Coach, it's all about controlling the tempo. If your team is playing their style of play, usually good things are going to happen. Dick, we can talk about matchups all we want, but really it's not just always a one-on-one matchup. There's a lot of guys out there contributing.
Well, I think it played out fairly well, but it's all within the realm of the team. The one thing I like about the Stars, they're playing as a unit with their teammates.
North Texas kept it close for the whole game, but could not come away with a win.
You know, they really showed what they were made of and can come away from this game with a moral victory.
Brad Nessler saying so long for my partners, Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. Thanks for joining us.
What an amazing first game to start off this Sweet 16. Kansas taking down North Texas on a last-second shot to win that game. North Texas very much so leading the first half, taking control of the ball game. The Kansas coming back, keeping it even, and taking that last shot to win this game back and forth to the last minute. Kansas just barely takes down North Texas. North Texas, if they would have won this game, would have been the lowest seed in March Madness history to be able to get themselves to the Elite Eight. But that's not going to happen. Kansas, last second jumper is good, and they're going to head themselves to the Elite Eight to take on the winner of our next game in Kentucky and Belmont. Cinderella stories are still live. We can see if Belmont can pull this one off just here in a little bit.
And let's take a look at our players of the game.
I tell you, Brad, all the accolades are nice, but getting the W is the main goal.
Welcome to tonight's game. This one's going to be good between the Belmont Bruins and the Kentucky Wildcats. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
Hey, Brad, the matchup, the center position should really be exciting. These kids can make plays, big plays, and will often do so at opportune times.
Tonight should be a good one as we've got two excellent centers that'll be battling it out down low. Number 54 might be one of the best floor leaders in the country right now.
The player we'll be matching up with tonight is also a great leader. It'll be interesting to see which one can compel his team to victory.
I think you're dead on, Mr. Vitale. Let's see what happens. Let's get this one started. Here we go. Kentucky snaps up the tip and they bring it up the floor.
Up and inside.
Ten seconds on the shot clock. Can't get the shot to go.
I think right now they're focused defensively.
They work the perimeter.
Great anticipation defensively.
They push it up on the break. And that was just coast to coast The shooting guard with the ball.
Look at that spacing. That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane. Anticipating really well. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tries for two. The lay-in. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Subpar performance is just destroying his confidence.
He needs to take a deep breath, refocus, and get after it.
Up and in. Gave it up. For two. The lay-in. Pushes it up.
Shot right there. I tell you, big time look.
The point guard with the ball. On the dribble, gives it up.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. He goes up for two. Up and in. Coach wants his team to concentrate on defense now. The shooting guard gets the pass. And working around the arc.
The frustration right there. He missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on a box.
For the bucket, perfectly executed. Looking around the perimeter. Snatches it away.
Fill the lanes. That's the only way to be able to get some fast break opportunities.
Cross court. And they get the turnover. Tries for two. The lane. Nice to have you along with us tonight. Nick Vitale and Aaron Andrews alongside. I'm Brad Nessler. We got a good one going. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
They get an open three. Off the mark. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
Two teams who are picking and choosing when they want to push the ball, Brad.
Cross court. And the ball goes out of play. Number 4 sees his first action of the day.
Man, I love to watch this kid play, Brad. He's the type of player who knows how to really lift the team.
That trap could spell some trouble.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad. Great pass out of the trap, Brad. Up and inside.
the shot clock. Takes the board.
Getting that quick outlet pass is so important for the fast break.
Both teams are looking to get something going here. He's in the clear. I wonder if he's ever going to get any help from his teammates, Dick. He's doing it all and then some.
He's doing it all right now for this team. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep this up. Allen trapped really well there, Brad.
They'd like to get inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really done a great job packing it in. Done a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
The Wildcats head coach has been pleading with his team to slow it down. Obviously, he'd like for the pace of the game to completely slow down. In other words, an up-tempo type of game is not in their best interest. Guys?
Our trusty sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews, keeping everyone on their toes there on the sideline. Pushes it up. The Wildcats in transition for two. Way off target. Off the rim and no good. Number 12 takes the pass. Looking for a good shot. Puts up the shot. Great shot.
These guys are starting to look tired, Brad.
Cross court.
Escape the trap.
The shooting guard handles the pass. Trying to feed the low block. With the block. Up and in. Around the perimeter. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
I like the idea of having a class leader on your team. Someone who can get those rebounds.
Looking for a good shot. Away the pass. Trying to pack it inside. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with the block shot.
The point guard with the ball. Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad. He stepped right into the mouth of that zone, but couldn't get the shot off.
Well, the zone did a good job collapsing there. Gave it up. Tries for two. Number 23 is charged with the foul. First personal foul. Number 21 gets in on his first minutes tonight.
Hey, this kid really knows how to keep the offense moving. Tremendous leader out there.
Let's check in courtside with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Brad and Dick, not too many differences between these two players. Seems as though they're almost canceling each other out on the floor. This now could come down to which team is stronger.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent, as usual, providing that extra bit of insight. Two, the lane. The Bruins have a special roster, which I know you're in love with.
Oh, their roster is pretty special, Brad. You know why? Because of the seniors, the leaders, the dependable ones. They're so important.
Inside, with tons of room. Nice touch from the outside. He's getting lost on every move.
We're going to see more heart on defense.
outside. Goes up for two. Up and in. Moving it around the perimeter. Good job defensively with a bucket. And the ball goes out of bounds. And that's one too many turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers are really a nightmare, especially when they lead to layups.
He may be in some trouble here.
Hey, dodge one there, bud.
Number 22 receives the pass. Passes it out of the trap. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Seconds to get a shot off. Tries for two. Way off target. And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
A snail's pace, Brad. That's the tempo of this game. But if that's your philosophy, so be it.
Number 21 gets the pass. I think this one's going the other way.
Good call by the refs.
Oh, and you can see the frustration as he picks up the foul.
Oh, that's a bad foul right there, Brad.
They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Look at that trap, Brad.
Eludes the trap there. Number 13 gets the ball. For two. The lane. Check it out here. A nominee for our Pontiac game-changing performance. The power forward gets the pass. On the outside. With the jumper.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Now they work it around the perimeter. The ball goes out of bounds. Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover, Dick.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team. Trying to go inside.
Goes up for two. Up and in. And a momentary look from three-point land. With a bucket. Perfectly executed. Cross court. With lots of room. Number one makes a tray. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
These teams are selectively pushing the ball and looking for transition opportunities.
The ball goes out of play. Number 30 finds himself back out on the court.
This team plays a lot differently when he's in a game, Brad.
Is that good or bad, Dickie?
I think they play a lot more under control.
On the dribble, gives it up. Picked off.
especially when it's run to perfection, Brad.
Gave it up. There's a bad pass right to the defender. The point guard with the ball. Cross court. And a slam. Number 43 gets the pass. Tries for two. Delayed. Number 45 with the ball.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important when you tell the guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. And the ball goes out of play. Number 3 checks in the game again.
Hey, always interesting to see how players respond after a bit of a breather. Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad. That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man.
Kicks it out.
He didn't have the good angle. They should have got it to him about a second earlier.
They look to get it to the inside. For two. Up and in.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad.
Number 23 takes the feed. Kicks it out.
That the coaching staff wants their team to slow down the tempo. I can hear him on the sideline talking to his bench players about being patient and running sets. He wants the defense to break down first before settling for a shot, unless, of course, it's a layup. Guys?
Aaron Andrews always close to the action. And in and out. Off the rim and no good. Court.
Great pass out of the trap, Rod.
They're working around the perimeter. Jumped in front to take it away. The Bruins are on the run. Goes up for two. Delayed. On the dribble, gives it up.
Handled trap really well there, Brad.
Now trying to feed the low block. Passes it out of the trap.
Escape the trap.
Down inside. They get that rejected. Number 30 is called for the defensive foul. Number 2 steps out onto the court.
Hey, I can't go too long without his presence like me. I can't go long without you.
He steps up to the line. First one is good. Trying to feed inside.
Let's see if they go 2 for 1 here, Brad. The fans love it. Jump with joy, man. Hey, that's my guy who's yelling. Coming inside.
For 2. Up and in.
Wow, can we get slow-mo, please? Hey, dodge one there, Brian.
Goes up for 2. Delayed. At the end of the first half, the Wildcats are behind by 3. It's a close one, folks. What have you got, Dick, as your play of the half?
Watch the great work here on the inside for the score. I expect both these teams to do more of the same and continue to pound the ball inside in the second half.
Let's get back down to the action where it looks like the 2 teams are all set to start the second half. Kentucky had a horrible first half, Dick, in turning the ball over.
I see a lot of guys out there thinking too much when they have the ball. When you think too much on a basketball court, they're trying to be Aristotle, man. They got to be basketball players. The opposition has time to react. You can't let them have that advantage.
Number 30 pops back into the ballgame after a well-deserved rest.
Wow, he makes such an impact on his team when he's in the game. At both ends of the court, Brad.
Dick, 2 great players now heading into the second half. We watched them through the first half, and they played it pretty dead even. We'll see what happens here in the second half.
I'll tell you, there's no doubt they're PTPers. They're prime-time performers. They like the big moment, and they make big plays.
Number 30 receives the pass for the bucket, and off the mark. Number 3 takes the feed. They go into the low block, tries for 2. The Wildcats have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Brad, he's on fire.
They work the perimeter. For 2. Up and in. We get another look at it in the lane.
Spacing.
With a good look, 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it out. Off the pass.
They anticipate so well defensively. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
Number 3 takes the feed. looking for the open jumper. He's all alone. Goes. That's good from outside the arc. Game to game, Dick, what might we expect from a half-court oriented team?
Those are a few things they're trying to do, Brad. Some people may think it's boring, but it's not boring at all. When you have a half-court team executing and playing great team basketball, it's a very entertaining thing to watch.
Gave it up. 10 on the shot clock. Number 1 with the ball. With the fake. Dumps it in.
And that defense is simply ferocious, Brad.
You know, we always like comparing positions and specific matchups. What are your thoughts about backcourt matchups?
Sometimes comparisons can be misleading. If your backcourt is weaker, then you just hope to contain your opponent's score. Keep them in check. If you have strong backcourt play, you must attack and exploit any mismatch.
On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. Picks off the lazy pass. Look out, here we go. The small forward gets the ball. They'll work it around the arc. Now the turnaround jumper.
Footwork, to me, that's all rebound it is. Get your body between the hoop and your man and block out.
Steals the pass.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on a box.
He grabs the rebound. Number 23 handles the feed. Cross court. Goes up for 2. He hits the tough shot.
I'll tell you, he's knocking him down with ease, Brad.
The shooting guard takes the pass. Cross court. With a bucket. Foul charge. So he'll get an opportunity to change the scoreboard again from the free throw line.
Well, he created the foul opportunity. He converts right at the free throw line, and that's major.
Trying to pack it inside. He may be in some trouble here.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
They're working around the perimeter. Now looking for the pick.
It's important that the dribbler really turns that corner hard when he's using that ball screen.
The shooting guard with the ball. Pull-up jumper left side. Can't connect. punch defensively.
What a terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post play.
Now looking to create with a ball screen.
And a pick and roll is one play that so many teams use these days. A great way to buy a step for the dribbler.
We've got a timeout on the floor. There's no substitute for a timeout at this point of the game, is there, Dick?
There sure isn't, Brad. Anything can happen on any possession, and the game can swing back and forth in a heartbeat. It's good if your team can get a minute to regroup and talk things over.
Takes the feed.
Try to go inside.
Tries for two. Way off target. Steals the ball. The shooting guard gets the pass. And he goes with a spin.
I'll tell you, feel the defensive player on your hip, going one way, you spin back the other way.
Works the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. He takes the board. Number 3 handles the pass.
Up and inside.
Goes up. The Wildcats have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding the ball. It's simple.
The small forward gets the pass. Inside. Now the turnaround jumper. They're just ripping boards down left and right.
And without fouling, that's the key.
On the dribble, gives it up. He could not get more wide open. Number 3 hits the 3. Number 4 handles the feed. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Brad, before the game, both coaches and players said they were looking forward to tonight's matchup. Whose weaknesses will be exposed and who will really step up, guys?
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, and our sideline report, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job. team tempo will win out? That's the question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
He passes it out of the trap. Looking for a good shot. The Wildcats are going to have to throw away any concept of playing in the half court now, Dick.
Brad, it's definitely time to abandon their usual style and start playing an up-tempo game. They have no choice at this point.
The Bruins are in a great position with the time and score on their side, and they're going to have to play more in the half court now, Dick.
Hey, these guys aren't known for being a half-court team. However, at this point, with the time and score where it is, it'd be smart for them to have longer offensive possessions, which keep the clock running.
Working it around the perimeter. The ball goes out of bounds. And that's one too many turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers are really a nightmare, especially when they lead to layups.
Cross court.
Himself in some trouble there, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. Goes up for two. They still don't score. On the outside. Takes away the pass. Moving it around the perimeter. For the bucket, number 43 with the foul. First personal foul.
It shows that they're being aggressive. The key is to get to the line early in the game and often.
No doubt. Number 22 gets the pass.
Pass out of the trap, Brad.
He takes the open jumper. He buries the tray. Tries for two. He comes up empty. Lays it in. We talk about team styles all the time, Dick. What do half-court teams look to do?
The one thing half-court teams have to do, they got to execute and get offensive efficiency because they're not going to get anything easy. Everything's going to come through their sets. So patience usually leads to points.
On the dribble, gives it up. Turnaround jumper. He takes the rebound. There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
That stat doesn't surprise me, Brad. The pace of the game has been pretty slow.
Looking to move it around the perimeter.
Handled the trap really well there, Brad.
On the outside. For two. Off the rim and no good. Now they work it around the perimeter. He intercepts it.
rotation is very poor. Great finish off the transition, Brad.
They really seem to be letting this one get away, Dick.
Yeah, there's been a breakdown somewhere. They need to talk this one over, Brad.
And a momentary look from three-point land.
Look at speed. I tell you, man, there's nothing like having athleticism and quickness.
The point guard with the ball. Trying to feed the low block. Turnaround jumper. Boards it.
Men have got to get out and fill the lanes, Brad.
Number 12 takes the feed. Steals the pass. Number 3 takes the feed. Cross court. Goes up for 2. He knocks down another bucket.
This kid's got skills, Brad.
The small forward receives the ball for the bucket. The layup is good. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
A little half-court action, a little fast breaking, Brad. As a result, we have a balanced tempo reading. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Trying to come up with a steal, and they do. This defense isn't yielding an inch.
Hey, the offense looks very timid, Brad.
They work it around the perimeter. Tries for 2. Off the mark with a shot. Number 3 takes the feed.
Escape the trap. Up and inside.
Tries a 3. He doesn't get the hoop to fall. Number 1 with the ball. Dickey's still applying great pressure on the dribble. They look to get it to the inside. He squares up down on the low block.
I'll tell you, teach your player to face up and get in triple threat position. You can drive, shoot, or you can pass.
For 2. Rims out. The shooting guard gets the pass. They work the perimeter. Goes up for 2. Perfectly executed. 9 points is the difference now.
A difference that can change in a heartbeat if you ain't careful, Brad. Look at that spacing.
He can't get any more open than that. The point guard handles the feed. Number 1. His inferior play is really affecting his composure now.
He's got to step out of it. His team needs him.
Well, Dick, it looks like they're going to spend a little bit of time fouling right here.
Now it's matter of clock management, Brad. They have to foul in order to be able to get to that winner's circle.
The lead is 9.
9 is fine, Brad. They have to keep their composure and take good shots.
And yet another foul as they're just trying to hang on here. Sideline inbounds. And Dick, that puts the lead at 9.
9 points is surmountable. This is the time to start jacking threes.
And the clock stopped for the foul. They're set to throw it in from the side. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. Dick, we all know how important it is to get to the free throw line.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think it's such an unbelievable plus. It means you're playing aggressive basketball, you're playing attacking basketball, and you're creating all kinds of foul problems for the opponent.
Makes it.
And way to go, baby.
Well, let's see now if they've gotten everything sorted out during that last time out.
Yes, it's time to see just how focused the team is. In a situation like this, it's all up to the 5 on the floor to carry out the game plan and play together at both ends of the floor.
To the line for the first time. He makes it. It goes in. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing. Oh, what a great job transition. Offense. Poor job defensively. You don't get back, don't stop the ball, and they're allowed to convert, get the number game going.
Number 45 gets the pass. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Turnaround jumper. He grabs the board. Short. Final thoughts, Dick. What are they?
I look at these points of emphasis and actually grade a team based on whether they accomplished any of them or not. Based on my experience, teams who can't achieve most of these keys will have a good performance, simply because they're playing in their style and within themselves.
Playing within yourself and your abilities is what it's all about. We say it time and time again. Dick, we're taking a look back now. We've watched this marquee matchup throughout the ballgame. How do you think it played out?
Yeah, they really are. You got to play as a unit. It's all about the team. That's what gets you to the winner's circle.
Kentucky couldn't get enough going before the final buzzer.
After a loss like this, you have to question their ranking.
It's been a fun game, and as always, my partners alongside have enjoyed you being with us. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. Good night, everybody.
Another huge upset. The Cinderella story is alive. The lowest seed to ever make the Elite Eight. The Belmont Bruins are headed to the Elite Eight. They'll be going up against the number 1 seeded Kansas Jayhawks, who just came off of a possible upset there, taking down North Texas on a buzzer beater. And what a game this has been. Belmont taking down Kentucky by 13, controlling this game throughout. And what a story this has been. A 14 seed Belmont headed to the Elite Eight. Multiple upsets. Taking down Duke. Taking down East Tennessee State. And now taking down Kentucky. They're the story of college basketball this year here in March Madness. Next up, a big matchup we're going to want to see. Probably the best matchup you're going to see throughout the entire Sweet 16. We have the evenly matched Creighton going up against Michigan State in the South region right after this.
Tonight, folks, between the Michigan State Spartans and the Creighton Blue Jays. And there are the starting lineups for each team.
Hey, Brad, check out the power forwards. These kids are fun to watch. They've got enough skill level to carry their respective teams to victory.
The small forward position is going to be one to watch. We've got a great matchup tonight. Number 24, the guy that really shoots the basketball. He's got a great stroke.
The player we guarded tonight is more of a floor general type that runs the team on the floor, Brad.
Well, partner, I say let's get to the action on the court, and we'll see how this one plays out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. Creighton picks up the tip and play begins. Gave it up. Shot clock. Gets the feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper.
Good rebound position. As soon as you get that defensive rebound, you should be looking to push the ball.
Both teams looking to get things going here. And working around the arc. court. They get an open look for three. Off target.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Open shot. Jumper won't go. Number 12 handles the pass. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spin move.
Kicks it out. He's in the clear. Number 3 buries the tray. Looking around the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's all alone. Outside jumper and has it rejected. He blocks the shot.
They're trying to build an entire neighborhood with all those bricks, Brad.
They need some buckets, and they need them in a hurry. Fed the low block.
Watch out, 5-second ball approaching.
Tries for 2. The lay-in. Coach asking them to set up offensively now. The point guard takes the pass. For 2. Off the rim and no good. And there's a lazy pass. It's stolen away. Turnover. Will it turn into 2 the other way? Goes up for 2. Jones picks up the foul. First personal foul. The Blue Jays are considered pretty balanced, I think, when talking about their style of play. Wouldn't you say, Nick?
You know, balanced teams will definitely give you a combination of the two styles. Some teams will play up-tempo on offense and be half-court oriented at the defensive end. Other balanced teams may play in the half-court offensively and really look to pressure their opponents with full court. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Looks like they want a TO, Dick.
Hey, the motor's running, baby. Coach has got to figure out how to stop this run.
Gives it up. Ten seconds to shoot. For the bucket. Perfectly executed. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
The tempo is definitely on the slower side. Something that works well for some teams and not so well for others.
Tries for 2. Up and in. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Now looking for the ball screen, Dick.
Hey, the two-man game, Brad. So many teams incorporate it into their scheme because it works.
And our trifecta for the night. Aaron Andrews on the sideline. Dick Vitale. I'm Brad Nessler. Nice to have you along with us. get things going here. Number 3 takes the pass. He puts up the tray. Cross court. The skip pass is picked off. Goes up for 2. Way off target. Looking for a good shot. This defense simply swarms the ball and they cause a 5-second violation. Oh, the cheerleaders into it big time for their team.
They are really involved. I'll tell you one thing, they bring a lot of spirit.
Working it around the perimeter. For the bucket. The lane. Gave it up. Plays on the pass, and he didn't get the steal.
Oh, he's humiliated. Poor job defensively.
Boy, terrible execution on offense. The Spartans are on the run and has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with the block shot.
Looking for a good shot.
Great defensive play. Anticipated well. When you're an anticipator, you've got a chance to do well. A lot of guys, they're reactors. If you're a reactor, you're one step behind the action.
He goes to the line for the first time. Makes the shot. Doesn't miss that opportunity either. The shooting guard receives the pass. They go into the low block. Side. For 3. It'd be nice if he could get some assistance out there. That young man is doing it all for his team right now.
Brad, he's not getting any help out there. It's basically 1 against 5. Not good odds.
Moving it around the perimeter. Seconds to get a shot off. Able to move it around the perimeter. Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
10 seconds to put up a shot. The lane. On the outside. Jumper left side, nails the J.
Hey, they're going to have to watch that. Fatigue will make players do some silly things. Steal, go up the other way, get a layup.
The Spartans like to play a certain brand of basketball.
They have that raw brute strength, which they like to use to their advantage. They're the type of team who thrives from the contact.
Tickles a twine. Thanks, Aaron. EA, of course, our third member, getting that additional insight and dealings from the sideline.
It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up.
Cross court. Good defensive stance there against the spin move.
Well, the key is to beat him to the spot, and he did a great job. He anticipated that spot.
Blocks the shot. Now they're working around the perimeter. Takes away the pass. Pushes it up. Here they come now on a turnover. For two. Up and in. There it is again.
Coach looks on, focused, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion.
And a momentary look from three-point land. The lay-in.
Excellent spacing, that's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards up there.
He doesn't get the hoop to fall. Goes up for two. Up and in. Dick, how about this highlight as our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Wow, that's a great take, Brad. An ideal candidate for a Pontiac game-changing performance.
On the dribble, gives it up. Here's a nice face-up down the low block.
Oh, he did a great job face up and then just attacked them and took it to the basket. Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
They're punishing the rim with those misses from three-point land.
Yeah, Brad, no one seems to have found the touch.
Now trying to feed the low block. He bombs from outside. Drains it. They're working around the perimeter. In the clear. He doesn't hit the hoop. Mahoney handles the feed. As the crowd continues to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with the block shot.
Pushes it up. Intercepted. Here we go on the break. The center with the ball. They got it.
Coming inside.
Whistle blown. That's a backcourt infraction.
You can't make those kind of mistakes in games like these, Brad.
Cross court.
He didn't have the good angle. They should have got it to him about a second earlier.
Cross court. With a great block. The point guard with the ball. Kicks it out. Picked off. Great composure to pass it out of the trap. Kicks it out. Gets the ball and now faces his man down the low block.
Oh, very aggressive player once he got up in the face-up position in the post.
Top of the circle, they're working around the perimeter. The clinic just continues on the board.
They get up so quickly for the rebound.
Cross court. Picked out of the air. For the bucket. The layup. The center takes the pass. Open for a shot. Misses on the jumper from three. They work the perimeter. Tries for two. He might be on his way to a career game, partner.
Well, he will, Brad, if they don't get somebody on him in a hurry.
Timeout's called. Nick, you think the coach is trying to slow up this run a little?
Absolutely. He looks calm over there on the sideline, but I bet he's steaming inside.
Change might be in order. Don't you think, Dick?
I wouldn't be surprised if they changed things up a little bit, Brad.
Number 15 gets the ball. Cross court. The chanting continues.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage? Look at that. Tough luck.
Gave it up. For two. Perfectly executed. The Spartans prefer a more balanced attack. They play up-tempo at times and really settling in the half court at other times.
I think when you have balance inside, outside scoring, tempo control, where you control the pace of the game, and that's what they try to do with their balance. They'll go fast, they'll go slow. They try to dictate tempo. Look at that spacing.
Goes up for two. Up and in.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing. That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane, anticipating really well.
On the dribble, gives it up. Seconds to shoot. For the bucket. The layup.
there, Brian.
I'll tell you, nothing like having those legs, man, when you bounce right off the floor. They're working around the arc. The catch. Nice execution on the spin.
I'll tell you, great spin move to the basket.
Number 3 receives the ball.
He's locking out of the box.
Jumped in front to take it away. Now in transition. Way out on top. Controlling the ball. Up and in. Attempts the Hail Mary. Nope. At the half, the Blue Jays are up by 7. This one's too close to call here at the end of the first. Dick, do you have a highlight of the half?
Take a look at this monster jam here, Brad. Teams love to feed off dunks like that. It'll be interesting to see which team can get the momentum early in the second half.
Second half about to get underway. Let's go down to the action. Michigan State has turned the ball over a lot more than normal in that first half.
They're very sloppy in moving the ball tonight. And as a result, turnovers are piling up like dirty laundry.
So they'll inbound on the near sideline. Dick, we're getting into the second half, and our player matchup is going about the way we thought it would.
Well, they're really doing a great job. Both guys getting good shots, really making them count, and really their teammates are getting them the ball at the right time.
Number 2 takes the pass. Tries for 2. Perfectly executed. Man asking for a screen here.
Hey, whether it ends up in a roll or fade, it's well-executed two-man game is always a treat to watch.
Gave it up. Pass down low. There's a drop step, and good defense.
That defense reacted and beat him to the spot. Very poor job with the drop step, very slow.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
The Blue Jays have done a really good job so far rebounding at the defensive end. This was a key that Dick brought up earlier. They have seemingly taken note and started the half in front because of this. The coaches want the solid rebounding to continue. If not, the first half effort was a waste. Guys?
Thanks, Aaron. On the dribble, gives it up. For 2. Perfectly executed. The power forward takes the pass.
The defender's doing a great job of applying ball pressure.
You start comparing these backcourts, Dick. What are your impressions so far?
You know, well, for me, Brad, good guard play will take you a long ways. If you think about teams in the past, they all had good guards who can apply good ball pressure, attack off the dribble, and distribute the ball. I can't emphasize enough how important backcourt play is.
It's a fast break possibility. Steals the pass. Here they go into transition. The small forward takes the pass. With all sorts of time.
I wish somebody would knock down a jumper. Hey, that guy had 1,400 on his boards, and look at him running out there like a wacko. Oh, man. Look at that wacko.
Working around the perimeter. Eludes the trap there. The power forward with the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Cross court.
Screen
Kicks it out. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with the blocked shot.
They'll throw this one in from the side. He missed on the steal. That's going to be the offensive game.
Yes, sir. They got the advantage right there once he misses that gamble.
And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with the blocked shot.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
For the bucket. The lane.
Up and inside.
Gets the rejection. They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, they're really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
Picks off the lazy pass. The small forward handles the pass. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
For two, they continue to just rule the boards.
And when you rule the boards, you cut down on other teams' shot attempts.
On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. They get an open three. That's an ill-advised shot. I don't think that's the guy you want shooting from the three-point line.
Yeah, that's horrible, Mr. Nessler. Horrible shot selection.
They look to get it to the inside. Goes up for two. And off the mark. Gave it up. Gets the rejection. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot.
Picks off the pass.
They keep forcing him to sit up in the half court. Hey, Brad, he showed a lot of concentration, taking the score to the right and a 2-on-1.
Looking for a good shot. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper.
Got that basketball with that good defensive rebound. They need to get out and run their lanes now.
Working it around the perimeter. He fires it up. It's no good. Up and in. Looking for a good shot. Dick, it looks like some of these guys are really getting tired. The lane. On the outside. Seconds remaining on the shot clock. Moving it around the perimeter. Great defense. They won't let that go. All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Well, Brad, in regards to our player matchup, the coaching staff has expected it to be evenly matched up across the board all night long. But you wonder, who's going to be the first one to throw the punch?
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team, providing that additional insight. Points off turnover.
I'll tell you, getting baskets off turnovers is such a great and easy way to score, Brad. You want to maximize these opportunities as much as you can.
They've got him trapped. Number 41 receives the pass. And he goes with a spin.
I'll tell you, feel the defensive player on your hip, going one way, you spin back the other way.
10 on the shot clock. Now in transition. Mahoney receives the ball. On the dribble, gives it up. Receives the ball on the outside. As the chance persists.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Now they're working around the perimeter. Two, perfectly executed. Gave it up. Turnaround jumper.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet.
The power forward gets the pass. And a momentary look from three-point land. The Blue Jays pushing the ball in transition. Dick, they really need to get something going in a hurry here.
Yeah, call timeout and get your boys into the game, Brad. Excellent spacing. That's so important in a good offensive set. It's even more important with talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Defensive play, anticipated well. When you're an anticipator, you got a chance to do well. A lot of guys, they're reactors. If you're a reactor, you're one step behind the action.
On the dribble, gives it up, goes up for two. Perfectly executed. Gave it up. That's going to be a backcourt violation there.
Defense did their job, baby.
Ball goes out of play. Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover there.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team.
like tonight.
That stat doesn't surprise me, Brad. The pace of the game has been pretty slow.
Number 12 takes the feed. Working around the perimeter. For the bucket. Up and in. Tries for two. The lane. Well, let's take a look at the tempo each team is going to try to set for this game. Richard?
Well, whenever you have two teams looking to control the speed of the game, you need to keep your eye on how each team makes changes. Setting the tempo can be an advantage, but adapting can be just as important.
On the dribble, gives it up. For the bucket. Got it. Number 15 gets the pass. For two. Doesn't go. Gave it up. Got the high pick. Number 12 gets the ball.
Up and inside.
He gets the rejection. Cross court. Takes away the pass. The small forward receives the pass. They work the perimeter. Here, a 5-second call forced by that determined defense. On the dribble, gives it up. He goes for three. And he can't hit the shot. Balanced teams, Dick. What are some of the things that they'll try to accomplish when they step out on the court?
They try to really get balance and that they'll get some points with tempo by creating a little fast pace and then slow it down and executing their half-court set, getting high percentage shots.
Number 14 is called for the foul. Second team foul.
If you want to know how aggressive a team is, you check to see how many times they go to the free throw line. That's a great indicator. First free throws count. Let's go back on our campus. It's BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Eludes the trap there.
Yeah, it's basic.
Goes up for two. Off the rim and no good.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
He intercepts it. Number 32 has been negatively influenced by his play and the events which have unfolded here.
Things aren't coming easy for him right now. He's in a rut.
Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. On the shot clock. Takes away the pass. Inside. working around the arc. Tries for two. Up and in. Check out this highlight. And a candidate for our Pontiac game-changing performance. Handles the feed.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had the great angle, was locking on the box.
Fans will be celebrating tonight, Dick. This one's out of reach.
It's almost an expectation, lad. You're supposed to win your home games, but winning by this and out, my goodness.
They're working around the perimeter. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Rebound. Coming the other way.
Once you get that board, you got to be looking up court.
Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart. They didn't have the good angle. They should have got it to him about a second earlier.
At the low block.
Little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades.
Up and inside.
This moment is brought to you by State Farm. Gave it up. Picked out of the air. Receives the ball. They'd like to get it inside of the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass. Great pass out of the drop, Rod.
Looking for a good shot. He takes the three. He gets that one to fall. As we continue to track the game's tempo.
We've seen a combination of both short and long possessions here, Brad. Nothing wrong with that if that's your team's ideal style of play.
And he goes with a spin.
Then you feel the defensive player on your hip, going one way, you spin back the other way.
The shooting guard gets the pass.
Handled trap really well there, Brad.
Number one gets the pass. And the ball goes out of play. Sometimes a stat that gets lost, Dick, turnovers, and that can kill you in the ball game.
I tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team's performance. If you give teams easy baskets, you got no shot to win.
Working it around the perimeter. Any final thoughts regarding the points of emphasis, Dick?
Man, it's all about solid game plan. Teams who come prepared and know what the important points are will be successful more times than not. Having skilled players on your roster helps, but by no means is it mandatory.
Thanks, Richard. It's all about playing your team style. Time and time again, that's what it comes down to. This play was unbelievable. Without a doubt, today's Pontiac game-changing performance. Dick, you look back, it was a great matchup. We expected it to be, and it turned out to be everything we hoped for.
Well, that's how you win. You got to execute as a team. You got to make sure the right people shoot the shot. And I'll tell you, P.T. Pierce responded, and they responded within a team concept.
Creighton simply blew this team away tonight.
This was not the expected result. This is a definite upset.
So for Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
And our third matchup of the night, Creighton going up against Michigan State. What was thought to be a really even matchup. Creighton takes down Michigan State by double digits. An update here in the South region. Louisville just falls to the number 1 seed Baylor. Baylor is going to play Creighton tomorrow night here on WTV. Tomorrow afternoon here on WTV. A great matchup to see who will go to the Final Four out of this South region. This could be a fun night of basketball. We got one more game left for you. Gonzaga going up against Oregon. A really big matchup coming up right after this.
promises to be a good one between the Oregon Ducks and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
There might not be lights in the arena after the game if these two guards shoot them out like they're capable of.
Tonight we've got an interesting matchup at the shooting guard position. Number 32 is one of the best three-point shooters I've seen in a while. He's really fun to watch when he gets it going.
The player will be guarded tonight is also a tremendous three-ball specialist, Brad. Birds are going to be flying, baby. Starting across from him tonight will be another player that will not hesitate in shooting the three, Brad.
All right, there you have it. Let's get to the action. See what's in store for us. Anticipation, we're underway. Number 23 gets the ball. Looking for a good shot. Second, he makes the block, and the ball goes out of bounds. Take a look here at each team's tempo, Dick.
Hey, the key to this game is not just who will set the tempo, but who can control it throughout the game. Or should have basketball, help one another, communicate.
He misses it. Pushes it up. And up. Perfectly executed. Two-man action. On the outside. He missed on the steal. That's going to be the offense's game.
Yes, sir. They got the advantage right there once he misses that gamble.
Goes for the deep one. That's a new advised shot.
I don't think the coach wants him taking that shot.
Moving it around the perimeter. Puts up the J. Off the mark. Pushes it up. He rejects it. Number 34 with the ball. He fires from long range. Goes. This is the team's first trip to the free throw line. He gets it to go. Two at the charity stripe. They've got him right where they want him, Richard.
Escape the trap.
On the outside. With the J. They got it. The perimeter. He launches a three. Comes up short. Pushes it up. For the bucket.
That was absolutely phenomenal.
There's a look at the current tempo for the game.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brad. The pace of this game has been remarkable.
Looking for the pick now.
Hey, the two-man game is great to watch when you have an intelligent dribbler and a skilled big man.
Tries for two. Way off target. Cross court. receives the ball. Dumps it in. Goes up for two. The center receives the ball.
I'll tell you, what a nice turnaround jump shot. Soft as velvet, fading away, impossible to block.
Forward takes the feed. And a momentary look from three-point land. And with a power move on the inside.
Did a great job protecting the basketball, seals the defense off, and explodes to the basket.
Shot clock runs down.
It almost certainly did. All you kids out there should pay attention. This is how you deny the ball on defense.
I've seen you out there with pom-poms, Mr. Vitale, but not looking that good.
I'll tell you what, don't look that good. I can't dance like that, baby. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important when I have talented guards up there.
Yeah, that helps. Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. Number 15 gets the pass. They're working around the perimeter. He just can't escape the pressure.
Hey, Trapp's giving that kid some fits.
With a big shot, buries the deuce. Teams will play all sorts of tempos and styles these days, Dick. What are some of the characteristics of up-tempo teams?
They sure are. They like to recruit athletes. Mainly guys who can get out and run, fill the lanes, and pressure opponents.
He grabs the rebound. They move it into the front court. Number 22 takes the pass for the bucket. They can't stop this guy, Dick.
Want to give him a try, Brad?
If only my knees weren't aching.
Coming inside.
He could not get more wide open. He swishes it from downtown. Well, here's a look at the tempo for both teams tonight, Dick.
You know, it's crucial, Brad, that both teams stick to their style of play. If not, the chances of them winning definitely decreases.
The lane. The small forward with the ball. The bucket counts and one.
Hey, great composure to take the foul and still get the shot off.
Number 54 gets his first action tonight, Dick.
You ask me, Brad, this kid could easily be a starter.
Number 23 going to the charity stripe for the first time tonight. They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
He's trapped, Brad.
He passes it out of the trap. They've got him right where they want him, Dick.
Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
They work the perimeter.
That was a great effort right there. Trying to play that passing lane. Anticipating really well. Look at that spacing.
There's a bad pass right to the defender. The point guard takes the pass.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper. Rebound.
Phil opportunities.
Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. He can't shake the pressure. Tries for two. In and out. They're working around the arc. Number 11 is... He gets the layup to go and the foul.
What a hoop. He saw the defender coming and tried to go right through him.
Number 13 gets in on the action for the first time tonight.
He has a great presence when he steps on the floor, Brad.
Let's check in with Erin Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Erin?
Brad and Dick, not too many differences between these two players. Seems as though they're almost canceling each other out on the floor. This now could come down to which team is stronger.
That's, of course, Erin Andrews, our correspondent on the sideline. Arm and foul. Number 55 is put back in the game.
Hey, this team easily comes apart without him out there, Brad.
With the freebie. Cashed it in.
He converts on that free throw line. That's major. I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had a great angle. Was locking out of box.
Goes up with a shot. Knocks down the two.
He's just not giving the effort on defense.
He's not putting up a good fight at all. Jumper. Jumper won't go. Working around the perimeter. The Bulldogs seemingly have a solid number of seniors in their lineup, Dick.
Hey, Brad, you know I love seniors. By the time they're in their fourth year of eligibility, they're a solid and reliable basketball players.
Now the turnaround jumper. He gets the board. The Ducks are all about running and pushing the tempo, aren't they, Dick?
One thing which stands out in my mind is the type of defense they play. Open up tempo teams with press, trap, and disrupt the offense at every chance they get.
Kicks it out. For two. Off the rim and no good. Up and in.
And takes some pride on the defensive end.
Gliding in for the jam.
Sliding and gliding, nobody rotated over. The defense moves so slowly.
Number 11 takes the pass. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important, get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Ball goes out of bounds. Number 50 walking back out onto the floor.
He needs to get himself warm, playing defense first before he starts to think about offense.
balanced teams. What might we expect from them game to game, Dick?
Definitely, Brad. They prefer a more balanced style, picking and choosing when to force the tempo and when to settle down in the half court.
For the bucket, up and in. The small forward takes the pass, tries for two, delayed. Looking for a good shot.
That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man.
Number 22 takes the feed. Trying to feed the low block. Now the turnaround jumper.
Hey, you don't have to be a space eater, a.k.a. a big guy to get a board. You just have to be relentless.
For two, up and in. Number 54, he gets the foul and the layup will count, Dick.
Hey, way to play strong, my man. Way to play strong.
Number 15 comes back out onto the floor.
Major swing and energy would hit back on the floor, Brad.
Number 42 to the charity line. Free throw is good. And there's sort of a snapshot of our game tempo.
That's a great indication of how frantic the pace has been, Brad.
Pull-up jumper left side. Can't connect. Working it around the perimeter. Overplays on the pass, and he didn't get the steal.
Oh, he's humiliating. Poor job defensively.
That is a dagger in the heart, that shot, Dick.
Hey, they lost focus here. They need a timeout to regroup, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. Here's the toss back out from the post.
I tell you, coach's dream when your post player can be an exceptional passer.
The power forward handles the feed. He throws it up from downtown. It won't fall. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us, Aaron.
If you haven't noticed, the coaching staff really wants the team to get it going. They've been pleading with their players, get it going, speed up the pace. Up-tempo is what they're all about, and the coaching staff would like for them to get back on track.
Thanks, EA. Aaron Andrews providing that extra bit of insight for us. Number 2 comes up with it. On the outside. He looks for three. That's definitely not the shot they were looking for, Dick.
That shot was definitely ill-advised.
Great composure to pass it out of the trap. He shoots from the top of the key. Check out this highlight, courtesy of our friends at Pontiac. Number 23 gets the ball. Down inside. Turnaround jumper.
From the nylon, nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound ability.
Moving it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Delayed. The shooting guard takes the pass. The defense traps him into a 5-second call. Number 55 35. Makes his way back into the ballgame. You think it's a good move, Dick?
Yeah, it's a move you've got to make, Brad. This guy holds this club together.
Number 10 takes the pass. We're going to move it around the perimeter. Out of play. They'll throw it in from the side. Puts up a prayer. No good. Kicks it out. Feed down low. Now the turnaround jumper. Strong rebound, and now looking to move it down court in a hurry.
Getting that quick outlet pass is so important for the fast break.
On the outside. Momentary look from three-point land. Tries for two. The lane. Pushes it up. He takes the open jumper. Buries the deuce. Gives it up. He attempts the trifecta, scorches the net. Begins to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Number 50 subs back out on the court.
You'll see the D quickly readjust, Brad.
They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
He may be in some trouble here.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad.
Point guard with the ball.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards up there.
Yeah, that helps. The Bulldogs have got to continue to get him the ball.
Daddy's on fire.
At the end of the first half, the Bulldogs lead by 17. We've got a good battle so far, Dick. What do you have queued up for our highlight of the half?
Check out some of the inside play we witnessed in the first half. We saw some great baskets down low, which really opened up the outside range for both teams.
All right, Dick, let's get back to the action as the two teams are just about ready to start the second half. Gonzaga is having a great night shooting the ball so far, but you got to wonder, can they keep it up in the second half?
Well, it all depends on whether they get too confident or not. Sometimes when players shoot well, they forget why. Most of the time, it's because they're shooting high percentage shots. If you don't take bad shots, you're going to have a high percentage.
Number 12 comes back in.
You know, let's hope he didn't get too ice cold out there sitting on that pine. Sometimes you get to be a little frigid.
Dick, in the second half, our player matchup update, and they're playing very, very even right
I'll tell you, really great balance out there because you look at the Stars right now, they're getting the ball in the right place on the court where they can be effective.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
The Bulldogs did a superb job of boxing out the first half. The coaching staff urged the players to continue to rebound in this manner. Dick, this was also a point of emphasis that you brought up earlier. Watch for the stellar rebounding to continue in the second half.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Jumper, and it's in and out. Up and in. Working around the perimeter. For two. He gets another shot off and in.
And he shows them at the start, Brad.
The shooting guard takes the pass. Kicks it out. Lets it fly. Shots off the mark. Here comes the ball screen. Number 15 receives the ball. Goes up for two. In terms of balanced teams, what might we expect from them game to game, Dick?
They feel they are more successful when they focus their attention on doing a bit of both, Brad. They have the personnel to be able to play up-tempo at one end and playing the half court at the other.
Number 22 goes to the charity stripe. Hits the first shot.
Oh, he drained it. Got to the nylon, NBA.
Oh, this man's in trouble. He passes it out of the trap. Makes the block. Delayed. Now he faces up on the low block.
I think it's great when you got a post player that can face up on a defensive player and attack the basket.
The point guard receives the pass. Sticks the deuce.
Let's go to the instant replay camera.
With a rejection. The point guard takes the feed.
Coming inside.
He puts up the J. Missed it. For two. Up and in. Gave it up. From the top of the key.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
They work the perimeter. From downtown. He can't get the bucket to fall.
Stacy.
For the bucket, number 23 picks up the foul. First personal foul.
haven't noticed, the coaches want the ball being pushed up the court. The tempo doesn't seem to be at a speed which is conducive to their style of play. Let's see how the players on the court react and make changes moving forward.
Aaron Andrews, our sideline correspondent. All of you know that with additional insight there. I've seen you out there with pom-poms, Mr. Vitale, but not looking that good.
I'll tell you what, don't look that good. I can't dance like that, baby. I tell you what, an opportunity he's got right here. Because for me, this is a gift.
They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win. Trying to go inside.
Tries for two. Up and in. And working around the arc. Outside jumper. It's no good. Delayed.
I'll tell you, he missed the post guy. The post guy had a great angle, was locking on the box. And frustration right there. Step out on that screener.
Number 21. And the pass.
I tell you, the jump hook so effective, especially against a big post player. Very difficult to block that shot.
Working around the perimeter. For two. Perfectly executed.
With anticipation defensively, he saw that developing.
He was right there when the ball left his hand. Number 24 takes the pass. Goes up for two. Perfectly executed. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important, they're 15 to 17 feet apart.
For the bucket. Up and in. The center takes the feed. Number 21 is called for the foul. First personal foul. Chance to give an easy one here. Gets his first. Both free throws go. They've got him trapped.
Escape the trap.
Pushes it up. A great trap initiated by the defense. Pushes it up. Jumped in front to take it away.
Nice high post screen.
Cross court. He can't get any more open than that. Their intensity on the board is phenomenal.
I agree. Total domination of rebounding, man. Unbelievable, Brad. They are dominating the rebounding category.
They go into the low block. That spin move's not going to work against this defense.
That's a no-no, baby. Defensive player beats him to the spot. Hey, dodge one there, Brad.
On the dribble, gives it up. 10 on the shot clock. He cleans the glass. The point guard with the ball.
Up and inside. I tell you, Brad, you got to have a post player that anticipates and knows how to find the open man.
Number 21 takes the feed. Tries for two, and in and out. The shooting guard with the ball. For two. Can't get the shot to go. Feed down to the low block. Poor decision there to shoot that three.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Wow, what hops, baby, what hops. This defender is resilient, still applying pressure.
Number 15 going in for the first time tonight.
He will give his defense a different kind of threat at this position. Smart move.
Let's check in courtside with Aaron Andrews. Aaron?
Guys, I had a chance to observe his teammates in shoot-around and in practice, and you can tell they really enjoy playing with him because he manages to get everybody involved. Obviously, that's what we're seeing out there tonight, guys.
Thanks, Aaron. Our trusty sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews, keeping everyone on their toes there on the sideline. Hook from the low block.
There it is, Jam City.
Let's go courtside. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Well, guys, the battle in the paint has played a major factor in this game, and it's probably some of the reason why they have this lead. If things don't change in a hurry, this game could get ugly, guys.
I think she's right about that, Richie.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about it, Brad. We've said so many times you have great post play, you got a chance really to win.
Goes and gets it.
As soon as you got that defensive rebound, you should be looking to push the ball.
The shooting guard gets the pass. Gave it up. He shoots from the top of the circle. Scorches the net with a J. Fed the low block. Here's the toss back out from the post.
I tell you, coach's dream when your post player can be an exceptional passer.
They'd like to get it inside to the low block. Unable to so far. Nice job of packing it in defensively.
Yeah, really doing a great job packing it in. Did a great job of anticipating that lateral pass.
Goes up for two. Perfectly executed. Check out this highlight, courtesy of our friends at Pontiac. Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. Number 4 is whistled for the foul. He has a chance to cash him in. He hits his first.
Hits those free throws can. Let's go back on that campus as DMOC. Big man on campus, baby. Great composure to pass it despite the trap, Brad.
Escapes the trouble and makes a pass out. The small forward gets the ball. Inside. Tries for two. Perfectly executed. Working it around the perimeter. He launches the bomb. It's good. They've got to figure out a way to slow him down.
Let's start to get physical with him and let's see what happens.
circle, they working around the perimeter. Inside. Nice move with the face-up.
I'll tell you one thing, Brad. I like guys that are versatile in that post. Facing up is a way to take advantage of 3 basic moves.
And the ball goes out of play. Well, Dick, let's take a look at the bench performances so far. What do you think?
I'll tell you, as a coach, the more you can get from your bench players, the better. Sometimes that's how you acquire a big lead. Games get interesting once your starters get tired, and it's time for the bench players to come in and be productive.
Looking for a good shot. He tries the 3 ball. Not a great decision there to shoot the ball.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
On the outside. For 2, number 24. Basket's good, and he got a little charity for his effort.
Hey, he did a good job of keeping himself under control despite the foul.
Steps to the line for an easy one. Foul shot is not good. The small forward takes the pass. Number 3 takes the pass. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
10 seconds to put it up. Goes up for 2. Way off target. The Ducks are all about running and pushing the tempo, aren't they, Dick?
Definitely. They like to take it to you, and they do it with speed, which is tough to keep up with. A frantic pace is definitely to their advantage.
Kicks it out. Look at that student body. They are going mad.
Aren't they great, Brad? I love it.
By the defense. Eludes the trap there. Moving it around the perimeter. For the bucket. Nothing but joy and delight in the stands right now. These fans realize that this game is out of reach, Dick.
Well, it's simple. They came out executing their game plan and ended up on top.
Beats him to the punch defensively.
Oh, terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post play.
And a big rebound.
They need to get out and run their lanes now.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. Tries for 2. And they don't score there either. There's the tempo for the game thus far.
We've seen a combination of both short and long possessions here, Brad. Nothing wrong with that if that's your team's ideal style of play.
Number 15 takes the feed. Not a whole lot of luck getting the baskets to fall lately, Dick.
They definitely aren't getting the bounces right now.
On the outside, from 3-point territory, he can't get the hoop to fall. Seems to have set in here, Dick. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Way out on top, controlling the ball, perfectly executed. strikes it out. Shot clock. He beats him to the punch defensively.
What a terrific job. Footwork really excellent on a post play.
On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for two. Up and in. Number 3 receives the pass. With a bucket. The layup.
Are you kidding me? Show me how he did that.
Now they're working around the perimeter. Steals the pass. Number 5 takes the pass. They get an open look for 3. The shot's off target. And a momentary look from three-point land. He hammers it home.
You can almost see that coming. They were a little bit lazy on the defensive end. Mr. Excitement with that jam. Excellent spacing. That's so important with a good offensive set. It's even more important when you have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Number 3 steps to the line for the first time. Gets it. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
2 at the charity stripe.
He almost found himself in some trouble there, Brad.
Picks off the lazy pass. Tries for 2. Up and in.
Sometimes you got to take that whipping, Brad.
Well, the D certainly is tonight. For 2. Off the rim and no good. They're working around the perimeter. Goes up for 2. Play. And there's what the game tempo is looking like tonight.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Brad. The pace of this game has been remarkable.
From way downtown. Nope. Well, Dick, another one's in the books. Any final thoughts about the keys we have coming into this game?
Those points of emphasis are based on a team style of play. Delivering it all, if not most of those points, should help secure the victory. Understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses is so important, Brad. I can't emphasize that enough.
You got to know your strengths and weaknesses, and if you don't, it often results in losses. Dick, we know the TV business, you've got to have marquee matchups, but it's still about team basketball.
I'll tell you one thing, Brad, that's great to watch individually. And remember, this is a team game, so it's really how the team responds as a unit.
Gonzaga made this one look embarrassingly easy tonight.
Well, they came in the favorites, and they did not disappoint.
That's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for being along. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler.
And that ends this Saturday night matchup. Sweet 16 matchups here tonight. Great 4 games that we've seen here. We're going to head to the Elite 8 tomorrow afternoon, starting at noon. 4 great games. BYU going to be going up against Gonzaga here. Kansas going up against Belmont, and Creighton going up against Baylor, and finally Florida going up against Florida State tomorrow afternoon. Going to the Elite 8. Winners will head to the Final Four. My name is Jaden Taylor. I want to tell all you guys thank you for being here tonight, watching these games. I know it's not the same thing as March Madness, but it's a fun time being here, fun time getting you guys these great games, even if it is here on EA's NCAA Basketball Online. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. We'll be back here right again at noon Central Time here tomorrow night.